Hello everyone. In this session we'll see a question on Cauchy's theorem. So it says compute integration 1 by z dz over, the first one is line from 1, 0 to 1 plus I, that can be written as 1, 1. Second, circle of radius 1 with center 3, 0, and third is circle of radius 1 with center as origin. So we have to do this integration for 3 cases. Let's start with the first one. Before starting with the first one, what is the point where this function is going to be non-analytic? This function f of z, which is 1 by z, will be not analytic at z equal to 0. Yes, 1 by z, so the singularity for this case is going to be z equal to 0. Now the first curve is 1 plus, or simply 1 plus 0i, anything, to 1 plus I. Now for this path, which is a straight line, we can see that z equal to 0 does not lie on this curve. Z equal to 0 does not lie on this curve, right? So we can simply integrate this, which means f of z, let's say this is c1, so f of z is analytic for c1. Now that curve is analytic for c1, we can integrate or differentiate it in the simple polynomial function or simple single variable ordinary integrations. So this integration 1 by z dz becomes ln of z, simply becomes ln of z, and the limits are 1 to 1 plus I. So this becomes ln of 1 plus I minus ln of 1. We know that ln of I, we know that ln of 1 is 0, and 1 plus I can also be given as root 2 times of e to the power of I pi by 4. Yes, in the polar form this can be given as 1 plus I is equal to root 2 into e to the power I pi by 4. Now this ln 1 is 0, so this becomes directly ln of root 2 times of ei pi by 4, and we can split this as ln root 2 plus ln of e of will directly become plus I pi by 4, because one is log and one is anti-log, or we can write it as 1 by 2 ln 2 plus I pi by 4. This will be the answer for curve C1. For case of C2, which is a circle, we can write it as z minus 3 is equal to 1. This is a circle with center at 3 and radius is equal to 1. Center at 3 and radius equal to 1. Now again the singularity is at z equal to 0, which does not come in the domain. Domain in the sense, the domain we are talking about, it is a circle with center 3 and radius 1, but this domain is not containing the singularity which is 0, 0, right? So in that case we can say the integration for C2 f of z dz will directly become 0, because C2 is also a closed path. So as per the Cauchy's theorem, we can directly find the integration to be 0. As per the Cauchy's theorem, this is going to be 0. Other than that, the third part is C3, which is center at 0 and radius equal to 1. So this is a circle mod z equal to 1. Now for this C3, the curve, this analytic non-analytic point, or I'll say singularity, the singularity z equal to 0 lies within the domain D. Let's say right domain, simply domain. In this case we cannot apply Cauchy's theorem, right? So Cauchy's theorem cannot be applied in this case. But what we can do is, now that we know that the curve is C3 is equal to mod z equal to 1, then all these points are going to lie on the, all this point of this curve is lying on the unit circle. So this z can be given as in the polar form ei theta. Yes or no? For the radius equal to 1, as this circle is having the radius, this all the points on this curve can be given as ei theta, and in that case dz can be given as I times of ei theta d theta, and the limits for theta will be 0 to 2 pi. Like any circle we have cos t, sin t, the limits were always 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi. So in that case this C3 f of z dz can be parameterized, the interval can be changed, and f of z, which is 1 by e to the power I theta, and instead of dz we can write I into ei theta dz, or sorry d theta, now from theta equal to 0 to 2 pi. This ei theta will get cancelled and we will be left with a constant I. This constant I can be taken outside, and d theta will give you theta for 0 to 2 pi. So the answer will be 2 pi I. So we have parameterized z and changed dz to I ei theta and keeping the theta limits for the closed contour C. This is the result. In case you are not very familiar with this, or in case you're not comfortable with this, you don't have to worry about this. We'll be coming up with Cauchy's integral theorem, or we'll be coming up with residue theorem, where we'll find the values if there are certain or finite number of singularities in the contour also. So if this is not the very frequent manner in which we solve this, but this is one of the method, but this is not the very prominent method, right?